I'm really excited to bring you today's topic. Let's jump in. Here we go. When was the last time you focused on yourself? The last time you focused on yourself, you did something nice for yourself, you were kind to yourself. Think about it. Maybe it was today, maybe it was over the weekend, maybe it was sometime this month, or maybe for some of you, it was sometime last year. But let's look at another question. When was the last time that you did something for somebody else? And maybe it was something that you did because you felt obligated. You felt like you had a commitment to this person. It was something you were really excited about, or maybe it was something that you were dreading and you really didn't want to put that time in. And what's the impact that one has on the other? I mean, if you're spending all this time on somebody else, how does that affect your relationship? Does it affect your relationship and your love life at all? Or does it just mean that you really care about this person? How do you know the difference? And are you including you in the mix? Or are you abandoning yourself? And how do we get to the bottom of this? So that's going to be my topic for today. My name is Holly Burby. I am a relationship coach. I am an intuitive and a healer. I work with women who are kicking ass and taking names in their life and their career, and they're working so hard that it's almost like one day they look up and go, where's my love life? How's my dating life going? Where am I disconnecting in my relationships? Where am I really excelling in my relationship? Because they want their love life, just like their career and their professional life and every other aspect of their life, to be just as amazing, if not more so amazing. So I work with women on getting that congruency, like getting them to a place where they are doing so excellent in all the areas because they can, and they know that they can, but sometimes there's something missing. So this topic is a really great topic today because it's really it's all about where your focus is going, and it could be something that's happening subconsciously. So let me give you an example and tell you a little bit about where the inspiration for this video is coming from. I have noticed recently, actually, as going back over history and in my own relationships, I have caught myself repeatedly in this particular pattern that didn't seem like such a bad thing. Just really like loving up on my partner, being all about, um, you know, wanting to bring value to the relationship. I'm not saying make them happy because I've never really been that person that, it's not like a codependency thing, where like I base my happiness on their happiness. I'm not talking about that, but rather I've always been very caring about my partner and what he's up to and how can I be there for him in a way that actually is supported and appreciated. And so what happens is I have also noticed that when in like the excitement of a relationship, right? I think everyone is guilty at first of getting super excited about the person and then focusing on when are we going to spend time together? When are we going to talk? When are we going to see one another? When are we going to vacation together? Etc., so on and so forth. And it's really easy in those moments to abandon the focus and the attention that we are putting on, or that I am putting on myself in those situations. So this is really an invitation to you to take an assessment of where are you at in your relationship. So as an example, okay, let's say you are currently single and you are in the mix, you're dating, you're out there, you're putting yourself out there. So the question for you is, are you still spending time on you? Because if all of your attention and focus is going toward dating and meeting the right person, fulfilling yourself up is integral to that process. And here's why. I want you to think about it's not just about coming to a relationship with your glass full so that you can pour out of that full glass into your partnership and your relationship. Because what that means is if you're pouring out into that relationship, what that means is that you inevitably are emptying your glass to fill somebody else's, and that doesn't really work. Like that's not overflow, that's not abundance. So what the imagery I want you to come up with is, you have this cup. It is so full that is then overflowing. So it's your overflow that pours into the relationship. So in your singleness, are you still filling yourself up? Are you still, as you're dating, making sure that your focus is on you and what you want and what lights you up from the inside and out over and over again? And as you meet that person, are you still just as focused on keeping your cup overflowing as you are on getting to know this person, because it's very, very important. And hopefully they are bringing to the table the exact same thing. Now, if you're already in a relationship, maybe things are still, in the honeymoon phase, they're very exciting. Maybe you've been in this relationship for a while. You're not really sure, if it's working out. Should you move on to someone else? Maybe you're very happy where you are, and it's still, the same metaphor still applies. In order to bring that joy back to your relationship, in order to reignite that joy in your relationship, it's going to come from the overflow of you putting the time and the attention back on you. Because ultimately, that's what made you attractive to this person in the first place, was your ability to go for the things that you want. You know what you want. You're confident. You're the total package from the inside to the out. And that confidence and that go-getterness within you is what makes you so incredible. And so in time, if we stop putting the focus on keeping that cup full and overflowing, it's really easy for things to get boring, and I think if our interests evolve over time, sometimes, we come into a relationship and I know what I like to do when I'm by myself, right? Like, what are my hobbies when I'm solo? And then you develop this relationship with this person, and now you have these hobbies with this person. Well, there's an opportunity to integrate the two. But just because you create new hobbies and things to go do with the person that you are in a relationship with, it doesn't mean that because that's part of your attention now that you stop doing the other stuff. If anything, your attention more so gets to be put on the things that you were doing in the very beginning, in the very first place. So that's what I wanted to point out for you today. Where are you putting your time, your attention, your focus? Hopefully it's on you and filling your cup, but also having your cup be so overflowing with the things that bring you joy, bring you peace, bring you calm, that overflow spills into your relationship. You're up to what you're up to, they are up to what they are up to, and then it's together in that merger that you can create something even more spectacular where everybody is happy, because it's not, 50-50 in a relationship, but it's 100-100. So are you bringing your 100%? And again, it just starts with making yourself happy on your own from the very beginning. Okay. So I hope any part of this was supportive to you. I know that it's supported me tremendously in my life. If you are interested in gaining clarity on what it is you want in your life or in your relationships, maybe you want to follow your intuition to another level and learn to trust yourself in your decision making for yourself, so that this is the stuff that makes me happy and I'm going to keep going and doing it. And this is the relationship path I want to be on. If that's the kind of intuition you want to tap into to have the relationships that you want, notice those patterns that maybe keep separating your relationships over and over again, go ahead and click the link below. You can sign up for a discovery call with me, find out if maybe coaching is a match for you, or the Stanford University course that I teach is right for you, or we can just chit chat and give me your feedback. So comment on this video, email me back, let me know what you think. I'm excited to hear what you have to say. And as always, love always in all ways, because you can. Bye.